E aí pessoal, beleza? Vamos aqui começar mais uma gameplay do canal. Eu vou estar pegando aqui um jogo que foi lançado recentemente. Eu já tinha colocado ele na minha lista de desejos porque eu tinha visto o trailer e eu achei bem interessante. A gente vai jogar aqui o The Sirena Expedition. Eu vou passar aqui a história do jogo rapidinho para a gente poder dar início então. Assumimos o controle de uma cientista que estava em seu escritório lidando com uma pilha de papelada quando ela recebe uma ligação do diretor do instituto do qual ela faz parte. Ele falava de forma desconexa sobre algo que apareceu em uma pesquisa recente do Sirena Deep. Agora, nossa personagem precisa partir numa missão aquática para explorar uma misteriosa instalação subaquática abandonada, no fundo da Fossa das Marianas, e descobrir seus mistérios, quem construiu, para que foi usado, entre outras coisas. Então, basicamente é isso. A gente vai explorar aqui uma instalação abandonada que está submersa, com um personagem com roupa de mergulho. Bom, vai ser uma experiência bem interessante. Vamos começar aqui do início então.
I remember getting the call vividly. I was trying to finish up for the day, but a stack of paperwork was keeping me late. To be honest, I was also looking for reasons not to go home. My phone rang, I answered it, and the director of the institute was talking, albeit disjointedly, about something that turned up in a recent survey of the Sirena Deep. Control, this is Sierra Echo 1. Connected to docking walkway, now leaving the bathysphere.
Copy that.
It describes something that showed up in sonar imagery, 200 to 300 meters long, and too regular in shape to be a natural formation. I thought she was getting ahead of herself when she called it a facility, but more detailed scans seem to confirm this. I'm in a central hall. Seems to be where the living quarters were. There's a number of cells along the wall, no other traces of life here. Seems to have been abandoned. It's odd. The construction looks like it's from the 1980s or 90s.
Copy.
Control, I've arrived at what looks like an observation deck.
Are there any clues what it might have been used for?
I'm not sure, but it's looking out over the deepest part of the trench, so maybe they found something down there.
Okay, keep going. Sierra Echo 1, this is Control. We're seeing considerable elevation in your heart rate. Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Could you monitor my external readings for anything out of the ordinary?
Roger.
Thing is, there's no record of any structure of this size having been constructed underwater anywhere. And certainly none at a depth of 10 kilometers below sea level. So who built this thing? When? And why? I've so many questions. Come in, Control. Are you picking up anything unusual in my external readings?
Negative, Sierra Echo 1. We are registering continued elevation in your heart rate and blood pressure, however, which indicates acute emotional distress. We advise caution.
I'm fine. Over and out. I was chosen to pilot a bathysphere down to the structure and investigate it. An atmospheric diving suit was obviously necessary at that depth, but I'd been working on a new suit that utilised highly sophisticated equipment for underwater surveys. This seemed like the perfect opportunity to test it out. I'm in what looks like a storage room. Can't tell what was stored here. I'm still not sure what the purpose of this facility was.
Sierra Echo 1, we recommend returning to the bathysphere. Your vitals are highly erratic and we're concerned for your well-being.
I can't yet. Everything's fine. Over and out. Aware of the dangers of a dive to that depth. Of course I am. I've been diving for most of my life. But this didn't seem like something I could pass up. The mystery consumed me. I have to know what it is.
Sierra Echo 1, this is control. We order you to immediately withdraw from the facility. Your behaviour is jeopardising your safety.
I have to. I have to find out.
Please aim.
Everything was black. And then I opened my eyes. Control? Come in, Control. Do you copy? Are you there, Control? How can I get up there? I woke up at the bottom of an abyss with no link to the outside world and no idea how long I'd been down there. I'm at the bottom of an abyss and I'm not sure how I got here. Can you hear me, Control? I don't know if anyone's receiving this, but I'm going to keep transmitting. If nothing else, my diving suit is recording all of my radio communications, so if I make it out of here, we'll have this recording. It'll be a record of what I've been through. to the bathysphere, but without knowing where I was, all I could really do was to try to get out of the abyss. I headed up. Found a cave with what looks like mining equipment in it. There are signs of drilling in the walls. Maybe the people in the facility uncovered something. Another cave. More mining equipment. I can see what looks like fossilized remains, or are they bones? I'm seeing human-made walkways and doors. The people from the facility must have been doing work down here. Was it excavation or something else? The abyss was oppressive in more ways than one. Even with the advanced diving suits, I could feel the weight of the ocean above pressing down. But there was also this feeling that something had happened down. Something had been uncovered. I was glad to finally find a way out. I'm back at the seabed level, and I can see the facility again, at last. I must have been in the abyss that I saw from the walkway earlier, the one that was connecting the two halves of the facility. I should be able to get back in from here. Is someone there? Control? Control, is that you? Come in, Control. Is anyone there? What are you? I don't understand. What you want with me? What? I can't take it off. Change me? I don't know what that means. Leave me alone. When I got back to the facility, things weren't quite as I remembered. I know the site was in a state of disrepair before, but now it felt like the place was barely holding together. How long had I been down there? I'm back at the exterior walkways. But what's happened? Everything's collapsed. How long was I down there? And where do I go from here? It would kill me. I still don't... Wait. What is that frequency? That resonance? If I could hear it better. That's it. I heard it. And I think I understand. This one seems larger than the others. It's also got some markings on one of the walls. What could they mean? Based on what I now know about the facility, I think I can say that none of the caves I've found were naturally occurring. People from the facility were looking for something down there, and I'm pretty certain they found it. I'm also fairly sure they didn't survive the encounter.
De controlar.
Don't ask me how. I understand now that everything has its own frequency. I can hear it. I can hear my own frequency too. But more than that, I can change it. And if I resonate with something else's frequency, it creates a bridge in the space-time continuum. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Not with our current understanding of physics. Did it? It's the central hall again, but everything's collapsed, like the walkway outside. I need to figure out how to get back to the docking walkway and the bathysphere. Fallen apart so rapidly. It's like I've jumped forward in time. The surface. I'm not going down there again. I don't think I have a choice. But how do I get to the observation deck? they were when I first arrived, but after I woke up in the abyss, I was convinced they were real. They spoke to me, and they heard me speak back. I still didn't trust them, and I wasn't sure what they wanted from me, but with the bathysphere ruined, it felt like obeying the eyes was my only way out of there. The eyes want me to go down again, but it doesn't seem like they're leading me back to the abyss. Where are they taking me? What else is down there? They said I need to go up before I can go down. Is this what they meant?
fazer o seguinte, eu vou parar por aqui e no próximo vídeo a gente dá continuidade aqui à exploração. Valeu por ter assistido e até a próxima.